Hi guys, I got cut off right at the end of my recording, so I'm just going to finish this problem and then the next two problems. And if you did not get to join our live lesson this morning, that's completely okay. You can just watch these videos and you should be good to go. So I got cut off right as I was rewriting my inequality. So I have left 3s is less than or equal to 85. Now, since I know that that 3 is being multiplied by my s, I'm going to do the opposite of multiplication, and I'm going to divide both sides of this inequality by 3. So I end up with S, or the sweater price, needs to be less than or equal to $28.33. So this is saying that Mrs. Smith can pay up to $28.33 per sweater, and she will still have enough money to buy everything. But she cannot pay more than $28.33 or she won't have enough money to buy everything. So we're going to write that out. Mrs. Smith can pay up to $28.33 per sweater and still have enough money. So she can pay at the most, she can pay $28.33 per sweater. She cannot pay more than that. So let's look at that in terms of a graph. So I'm going to start my graph at 20. You don't have to. So I'm just going to go up to to 29. Because we're a little bit greater than 28 at $28.33. So I'm going to close that circle because it's equal to. And I'm going to draw an arrow representing that less than. So we've got less than or equal to $28.33. So let's take a look at another problem. Number 4 says the members of the chorus agree to buy at least 250 tickets for an outside concert. And I'm sorry, guys, I forgot to erase this stuff from our last lesson. So, they buy 20 fewer lawn tickets than balcony tickets. What is the least number of balcony tickets that were bought? All right, this problem is going to look a little bit different than the problems that you've seen before. And here's why. Because we're going to represent B as the number of balcony tickets, but we also don't know how many lawn tickets they bought. So we're going to represent the number of lawn tickets that they bought as B minus 20. Because they bought 20 fewer lawn tickets than balcony tickets. So B minus 20 is going to represent that, that scenario. And they agreed to buy at least 250 tickets. So they can buy more than 250 tickets, but they can't buy less. So we're going to say greater than or equal to. And now we're going to combine like terms. So we can combine these two B's right here and turn them into 2B. So now we have 2B minus 20 is greater than or equal to 250. And now, since that 20 is being subtracted from the left side of my equation, I'm going to add it to both sides of my equation because I am trying to get that B all by itself. So I'm left with 270 on the right side of my equation. So now I have 2B is greater than or equal to 270. And once I get that B all by itself, it's going to tell me the least number of balcony tickets that they bought. So since that 2 is being multiplied by the B, I'm going to divide both sides of my equation by 2. And so I end up with B is less than or equal to 135, meaning that the least number of balcony tickets that was bought was 135. So I'm going to write that out. The least number of balcony tickets purchased was 135. And we're going to represent that in a graph right now. And I'm going to start my graph at, let's say 130. So I got 130. And we want to go greater than 135. So at 135, I'm going to close that circle because I'm representing that as equal to, and then I'm going to move my arrow to represent greater than. So there's greater than or equal to 135. All right, let's take a look at our last problem, and I'm sorry I have to erase this one more time because I forgot to. Let's go through and do this problem together. Okay. It says Samuel needs $29 to download some songs and movies on his MP3 player. So he needs at least $29. So we're going to say greater than or equal to $29, because if he has less than $29, he won't be able to download those songs and movies on his MP3 player. His mother agrees to pay him $6 per hour. So we're going to represent that as 6H for raking leaves, in addition to, so plus, his weekly allowance of $5. What is the minimum number of hours Samuel must work in 1 week to have enough money to purchase the songs and movies? Now, because this 5 is positive, I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides of my inequality. So I end up with 24 on this side. So I have 6H is greater than or equal to 24. And now since this 6 is being multiplied by the H, I'm going to divide both sides of my inequality by 6 to get that H all by itself. So 24 divided by 6 is 4. So Samuel needs to work at least 4 hours in 1 week to make enough money to buy those movies and songs. So we're going to say Samuel must work at least 4 hours in 1 week to have enough money, and we're just going to leave it there, to have enough money, but it's to have enough money to buy those songs and movies. And now we're going to represent this in terms of a graph. So we're saying he has to work at least 4 hours. More than 4 hours would be ideal, but he needs to work at least 4 hours. And since we have a greater than or equal to symbol, we're going to put a closed circle at that 4. And we're going to point that arrow toward the right side of our graph to show that it's increasing. So greater than or equal to 4 hours is what Samuel must work in order to have enough money to download those songs and movies onto his MP3 player. All right, guys, so that takes us to the end of our lesson. Please don't forget, if you have questions, to email me or text me, and I'll be so happy to help you. Your exit ticket and problem set are posted on Google Classroom. Please don't forget to complete those. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you soon. Thank you.